I don't really have a topic to talk about this week. I think I'll do these in less frequency, probably twice a month instead of every single Saturday. But we hit 100 subscribers, and I said, well, why not talk about the history of the channel? It came out of me and my two friends, Jason and Augie, who you have seen plenty of if you've seen this channel, saying, hey, let's make a YouTube channel, we got this. And then the two of them quitting literally day of. It was fantastic, it was awesome. And so I was stuck with a channel that neither of us really cared for too much. And I said, you know what, let me just start uploading random stuff. And I did, and not all of it was pretty good, but some of it was just, you know, me just taking a crack at anything, really. I will say, both of my friends uploaded one video. One of them is our most disliked video of all time, which, if I can pull it up, is not available to see, but it is called Whoa, ... Whoa by Augustine Rose at a 9%. And this was it. This was the pinnacle of the channel. A couple of years passed by, I started doing other things. I did a couple of videos I'm not necessarily proud of. And then, surprisingly, I learned how to edit, like, video stuff, but I'm not great at it. 2023, which is the second public video that I currently have on the channel, called Put It In. It certainly is a title, but essentially it was the first time my friend Jason crashed out. I saved it. I said, you know what, how would I upload that to the Thomas's Players channel? And I did. And it was fun, and my friends liked it, and I said, you know what, how about I start doing it with some of the other things that we do? And we made a Overcooked series, of which my friends were like, yeah, this is awesome. And then after the second episode, like, this is shit. What are you doing with your life? And so I just like, oh man. It was mainly Jason who disliked everything. Eventually, I did get tired of uploading just Overcooked content. It also wasn't like the best Overcooked content of all time. For about a month, we came back with Bread and Fred, which was a brand new series that we're going to do, me and Jason, that never ended up actually fulfilling itself. We made 3 episodes, of which is just the first tutorial level, of which I never uploaded part 4. But then, our friend, Mario Strata 1, he did a fantastic video called I Messed Up. And in that video, he definitely messes up. He loses a bet in which he says he's going to eat a box of crayons that they announce a brand new mainline Mario game. And then whoop, Mario Wonder, Super Mario Wonder, and we had to, he just sat there and was like baffled. He's like, oh god. Originally it was supposed to be Funko Pops, then it turned into like an Amazon box, but all of them would have killed him, supposedly. So we ended up going into crayons. We created the first ever Dominance Displayers face reveal. FPS chess. We played FPS chess, and every time you lose a piece, you eat a crayon. It's a horrible video, but we've been constantly thinking about how to bring that back. We ended up doing Scribble.io. We did 2 of them. The second one did so bad, we never did it again. And that was it for about a month or so. Until Party Animals. Party Animals was really fun. I really want to play Party Animals more, but my friends are constantly like, no. And it's mainly Jason. Here's some inside lore. A lot of the series that we try to make end when they could have like an episode or 2 more. If you want to know who's responsible for that, it's Jason almost half the time. Like 99% of the time. Lethal Company. A really fantastic game, and still a game that a lot of people are playing to this day. We did a bunch of videos. We did Surviving Thor's Backshot, Getting Riz, Ghost Girl. We went back to Party Animals because we had the one session where we were all willing to go back to Party Animals, and by everybody, I mean everybody except for Jason. We went to Helldivers, that was okay. And then it sort of just died out. Helldivers was the very last video that I made before we just stopped playing because we all had things to do. But I was working on a really good project, like a really good project. And it was my featured film, See You Later. Better Way Team, which is the team that worked on See You Later and another film that I'll talk on later, started playing Fortnite. And it was fun. And then I said, hey, why don't I record that? And I did. And that's how we got Fortnite's Ultimate Clutch Moment, A Better Way Gaming, which turned out to be a good success amongst some of the friends at university. We have Fortnite's Hero Reborn, Nate Sells, Unfiltered Slander, Buzzing Bird Slander, you know, the whole shebang. And that was just fantastic. That was a world of fun. In between there, we've had a couple of other films. We had The Hooper Within. We played For Honor, which is not Nate's favorite type of videos. Unfortunately, Mario Strata 1 had to take down the I Messed Up video, which was unfortunate because that was my favorite video. Thankfully, I learned how to download YouTube videos and I re-uploaded it. So that's what you see right there. There's a couple of other videos that are delisted, that are unlisted, that are just not there for people to see. The Passing of Casey, which is a rework of one of our older projects with the Better Way production team. We went back to Lethal Company here and there. We did another Better Way gaming moment, and then we land on a spicy chip challenge. This was a Nuzlocke. Jason really wants to do another Nuzlocke, mainly because he wants me to fail because he failed here. He lost all of his Pokemon by being an idiot. He had to eat spicy chip. Just pretty fun to watch. Next up, we come up to our third challenge, which is dominating the Milwaukee Burger Company. Very fantastic challenge. They no longer offer it. I wonder why. Decided to take Mario Strata 1 and his cousin, Hum Hum, to the Milwaukee Burger Company to do a challenge where you finish this massive burger in, I think, like it was like half an hour or something like that. It might have been less. Mario Strata 1 was not good enough. He was unable to finish the burger, which was hilarious to see. You could see the moment where he's like, "Oh, this is a bad idea." Hum Hum crushed it though. Hum Hum was fantastic, and he finished it, and he was so hungry after. We planned on doing another challenge, the Dug Dug Challenge, the drive-thru challenge. Essentially, go to as many fast food places, order whatever the guy in front ordered, and eat it. Try to hit 10. I think 10 is the minimum. We didn't have the time or the money to do any of that, so we just haven't done it. But eventually we do plan on doing that type. Then I released my friend's film, A Little Cloud Heavy Rain, which is 2 films wrapped into one. We did Resident Evil 4, VR is scary, but it is one of our worst performing videos. Winter is Coming. Winter's Coming is actually pretty funny. Coming up to the following year, which is this year, I should say, I really wanted to start uploading videos more. I just wanted to be consistent about it. It was the only thing I wanted to do. During one of the awards, I don't recall if it was the Game Awards, they announced Clive was coming to Tekken 8. And I was like, hey, Clive is from Final Fantasy. I love Clive. Let me start playing Tekken 8. Jason just clowned on me for the whole time that I was telling him, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a Tekken 8 video. And so I said, you know what, Jason? You know what? Clive's Dominance. And I uploaded Clive's Dominance, which was a call-out video that called out Jason to find me in Tekken. Did he ever do it? No, he fucking didn't. He chickened out and never ended up fighting me. So yeah. Again, if you're seeing a trend, you'll realize why some of these series don't actually get made, or why they don't have, more specifically, resolutions. I made Comeback King, Clive vs. the World, and these were ranked battles for Tekken 8. And they were fun, they were fantastic. It was tiring, it was kind of boring. Jason wanted to do It Takes Two. We did 2 episodes. And then he quit. He said he didn't want to finish it because he didn't want to finish it. Literally, that is his reason. I asked him, why don't you want to finish the game? We're literally at the end. It's very unfortunate because I really do want to finish the game. But Jason just doesn't want to, and I can't find another person who wants to jump in. So then we did Spectacular Backshots, which was a Marvel Rivals video. Just Act Natural. These 2 are fantastic videos. If you haven't seen them, go watch them. They're just a bundle of fun, with a whole new cast of characters who have never been on the channel before or have been sporadically. And yeah, it was fantastic. It was really fun. Then we move on to The Master Plan, Silent Jester, and later on, Swooping with Swisher. So these are Fortnite videos. Problem was, I think at this point in time, I was starting to feel the burn. I was determined to upload every Wednesday. I felt that after these 2 videos, my passion for it kind of dipped. My passion for just doing it for the fun of it was kind of dead, because even my friends were like, when's the next one? This was kind of meh. I was like, oh, okay. Thank you guys, thank you. I made Hell Let Loose, which was one of the videos that I always wanted to make. So happy it did so well, because I was really passionate about this video. It was a passion project, and I did it within a week, and it was awesome. It was fantastic. But that was a really nice passion video that gave me the boost to start making more stuff. Horror Mania was really fun. Repo with Style was really fun, but it didn't do as well. After a lot of convincing, I ended up making Swooping with Swisher, which was supposed to be the final Fortnite video on the channel. It ended up not being the final video on the channel. I didn't have a video to do next, so I did part 2 of Swooping with Swisher. Jason and Juan joining for that second half of Fortnite. We ended up doing something very wholesome, which was going to a Wendy's and buying some Baconators, which is pretty cool, pretty fantastic. Ender Dragon was my tipping point. That was the one where I genuinely was thinking about quitting. I was tired, I was exhausted. Glooby's Over the Years was supposed to be a cop-out video. It was supposed to be a video about carrots. Just carrots. I got tired and decided to upload my friend's face. But that was it. May 7th, I released Season 1.9 Sizzle Reel. Now you may be asking yourself, why is it called Season 1.9? So Season 1.9 is pretty easy to sort of establish. It's essentially anything before the Party Animals videos. Because every video before that, I was still relatively brand new to everything. Wasn't really up to date with how to edit, how to style, how to do audio correction, things of that sort of nature. So you will hear a lot of problems and a lot of pacing issues with some of those early videos. And it wasn't until the We Initiate Juan, in which the rest of the Glooby group started to join in, and we get Season 2, which is the following video, which is also a sizzle reel. And this was supposed to be everything up until the Tekken 8 videos. So it's essentially the mark in which I actually knew how to work with the software. I was still relatively new with everything, but I was getting much better at working with pacing, editing. The Glooby group started to join in on a bunch of different projects. This was supposed to be my goodbye. It was supposed to be my send-off, and the following video would have been Season 3 Sizzle Reel. I ended up doing a different video, which was Take a Peek Viewfinder, a little bit longer than some of my other videos at the time. But essentially this video was supposed to be a mirror into some of the experiences that I was feeling. Trying hard to do something and then not really getting an answer back. And you can interpret it in the way you want. Obviously in Viewfinder, it's more about climate change. What I sort of got out of that game was a different message. Taking another step, saying goodbye to some of the older stuff that you originally wanted this like grand thing to be, and just doing whatever you want to do. You know, having the ability to say, hey, we don't know. We have this like little glimmer of hope, this little plant right here, and we're gonna send it. We're gonna send it. And that's what I did. I did 2 videos. I did the Sigma Omega fight, and then I also did the Leviathan Timekeeper fight. These are the DSC fights for Final Fantasy 16, which I really wanted to do, but I knew would do poorly, but I wanted to upload because I wanted to upload them. My friends got frustrated. They got really mad. They threw a hissy fit every single time I mentioned Omniscience players. And so I uploaded back to basics, all overcooked, all you can eat, because it was actually a pretty good time. And thankfully, there was a setting on Steam that recorded the gameplay, which I wasn't aware of, but it did record it. And it was really fun. And it kind of mimicked the Rite of Celebration video, which was a really fun, hey, we're all getting together, let's go buy some Baconators. If you've seen part 2, which was recently released, it has a similar ending to that. I think you'll enjoy it. But that was it. That was just to shut them up. That was the reason why that video was uploaded. Following that, we did Balatro, and then we did YouTube Poop. YouTube Poop was... Yeah, I genuinely forgot that it was Wednesday. I thought it was Tuesday, and it turned out, no, it's Wednesday. I was like, oh, I don't have anything. I was playing Mario Kart World, and yeah, YouTube Poop, really, really, really not good. Thankfully, Expedition 33. I had just finished the game, which helped to motivate me even more into uploading the video. I had regained my passion, which is something that you've been noticing quite a bit. I lose passion for these projects very, very easily. Then we did Final Fantasy because I really wanted to do a Final Fantasy one. I did Dreaming Memories because I was playing some of my older games to find, content for. We did Mario Kart Worlds Blazing. Historic Classic. Juan's favorite video so far. I nearly lost to Joe Frazier, but Muhammad Ali can never lose. We did a Nier video. It inspired me to make another series where it's like, hey, I want a discussion. Let me just talk about things I want to talk about. The idea was to do it every week, especially now. I have way too many projects I want to do. That's not feasible. So that's why we're going into every 2 weeks, most likely. I did Tough Choices, which was really fun. And then I did that HasLab video. Holy crap. Oh God, that was a video and a half. So a lot of positivity, a lot of hate. I've seen it being shared around. Certainly some comments. That, and I started uploading shorts. As you have noticed, we have uploaded a bunch of shorts, which brings me to all fours. And as I've mentioned, this is a part 2 to that other Overcooked video. Again, this is more of a just like, there's no script. This is all coming off the top of my head. I just want to give you a sort of brief history of the channel. It's not even a good brief history because there's a whole bunch of things that I missed out. Due to time, I don't want this to be like an hour long because I could really, really, really go into detail on like why certain videos got made, why this thing got cut out. But yeah, we have a new series coming out, and it will be most likely piloting on this channel and then shifted over to a different channel. That all depends on how well it is received. If it is received poorly, then it just dies. But if it's received well, I'd like to, push it out. I'm still going to be doing weekly videos for the Doms Players channel up until December. We'll see after December. That is a very brief history of the Doms Players channel. Not an in-depth, detailed history. If there was one thing I'd like to do with the channel is to make a game show. I think that would be probably my favorite thing to bring to the channel. But yeah, we are currently in Season 3, which will be all of 2025. Following that will be Season 4, and we'll see what Season 4 has in store for all of us. I just really am passionate about just making videos, making people like laugh and just have a really, really good time with all these. Hope you guys all have a good day, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for 100 subscribers, and here's to many more.